Welcome to the realm of intoxicating flavors and head-banging beer reviews.
Ich spreche kein Deutsch. What's up, everybody? It's the Ginger Yeti, and I'm ready to butcher the pronunciation of another German beer. What I have for you today is the Aecht Schlenkerla Eiche, which is a Doppelbock. And apparently, according to Google Translate, Eiche, which I'm sure I am butchering, translates into oak. And here's a picture of the bottle. It's got some oak leaves on it, some acorns down there. It says Doppelbock. I'm a big fan of Bock beers. Do like some of them oak beers. This is going to be a smoked Rauch beer, so I'm sure I'm going to love this beer. I picked this up at Rozi's Wine House for $5.99 plus tax. And this is a 1 pint, 0.9 fluid ounce bottle. Surprised it doesn't have it in milliliters on here. And it's 8% alcohol. I did not realize that. Brewed and bottled by Brewery Hellertrum, Bamberg, Germany. Imported by United International. Of course, this is a Schlenkerla beer. I got my flashlight out so I can read the back of this label easier. Schlenkerla, the historic smoked beer brewery. While for the classic Aecht Schlenkerla Rauch beer, traditionally beech has been and still is used. The malt for Schlenkerla oak smoke is kilned with oak wood. The resulting Schlenkerla oak smoke malt has a smoother and more multi-layered smoky note than the intensely aromatic beech smoke malt. The hence complex smokiness in this Doppelbock is paired with the multifaceted bitterness of finest Hellertau aroma hops. With 8% alcohol and amber color, it matures for months in the 14th century brewery cellars into a special treat for smoked beer lovers. As one of the last traditionally made smoked beers, Aecht Schlenkerla Rauch beer is a passenger in the Ark of Taste. Let me read this blurb out of Untapped, and maybe it'll make more sense. Maybe I can read it easier, don't need a flashlight for it. I won't sound like a stuttering idiot, and maybe it's written a little better. Following century-old recipes, all malts made at the Schlenkerla brewery are derived by wood fire. While for the classic Aecht Schlenkerla Rauch beer, traditionally beech has been and is still used, the malt for Schlenkerla oak smoke is kilned with oak wood. The resulting oak smoke malt has a smoother and more multi-layered smoky note than the intensely aromatic beech smoke malt. The hence complex smokiness in Schlenkerla oak smoke is paired with the multifaceted bitterness of finest Hellertau aroma hops. With 8% alcohol and amber color, it matures for months in the deep brewery cellars underneath Bamberg into a special treat for smoked beer lovers for Christmas. Anyways, I've talked enough. Let's get into this beer. I'm excited about this beer. I like these smoked beers. On Untapped, this has a ton of check-ins. It's a 3.72 with 47,000, almost 48,000 check-ins. And I think a 3.72 is probably kind of low. The average Untapped user is the average beer drinker. Probably doesn't appreciate some of the flavors you get in a beer like this. Whereas this is reflected better on Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate gets a 91 outstanding with 1,110 check-ins. And something I don't normally mention, but the aggregate score on Beer Advocate for the 1,100 people is a 4.07. This beer poured out a nice amber color. That's a beautiful amber colored beer. Still clear, you can see through it. A lot of carbonation in there, a lot of fine bubbles. On my SRM chart here from the winemaker shop, I'd give this probably about a 15 on the SRM chart. And this looks like a smoked beer. I mean, it's nice ruby color. That head is like a khaki colored head. It didn't get very big, but it's not going away. Very fine bubbles in that head, but it's sticking around. You got about my fat thumb's worth of head on there. Let's go in for their nose. I can't wait to smell this beer. Oh yeah, that's just smoke. That's barbecue. Sitting around a campfire, sitting around a barbecue spit. That's delicious. That makes me want to have some pork right now. I mean, that's just mouth-watering, smoky goodness when you're cooking a good piece of pork. And you got a full pig on the spit, and you got some nice barbecue in your smoker. That's what this smells like. That just nice combination of like that oaky smokiness mixing with the fat dripping off the pork or off the meat that you're smoking. I mean, it just smells delicious. I want to go get. I had barbecue yesterday. I want some more now. I mean, this smells like really good barbecue. Cheers, everybody. Wow. Light-bodied. Like, just smoky flavor. I mean, that's just like, if you get the perfect piece of barbecued, slow roasted, like slow smoked barbecue, you know, that kind of barbecue that just melts in your mouth. You don't even chew it. It just like melts in your mouth and you get that nice, like, I mean, that's what this is. I mean, that's absolutely amazing. That's just slow smoked barbecue. You put some meat in the smoker, a nice brisket in the smoker for about 36 hours and just let that thing really slow smoke. That's what this is. You ever been to a barbecue where the people throwing it had a pig on a spit and they spent 2 days slowly cooking and marinating and smoking that thing? That's what this is. I mean, this is divine. This is amazing. 2 big horns up, 8% alcohol, no idea. Really well hidden. And there's just that smoky character. I mean, it is just so good. This is delicious. If you like barbecue, go buy this beer. If you like slow smoked brisket, slow smoked pork, you like going to rib burn-offs, go buy this beer. If you like any sort of barbecue, go buy this beer. Don't be scared of this. This is a phenomenal beer. Really, really well done beer. Absolutely delicious. I don't know what else to say about it. I mean, whew. Man, it's even got that like nice little bit of sweetness in the backbone, like malty sweetness to counterbalance the smoke. Almost like a nice barbecue sauce. This is just really, really good. You see this on the shelf, absolutely buy it. And, you know, I want to stop talking so I can finish drinking this beer. So you know what I'm going to say? Guess what? Embrace the adventure.